Hello everyone, welcome back to Spiel.de. I'm a little bit under the weather, so apologies if I sound a little bit crap, but we are in tune for a busy weekend shift, so without further ado, let's get signed on and wait for some calls to come on in. Just going to refresh the page. So since last time I did a video, I've done a wee bit of shoring up of the icons for the vehicles and padded out some of the stations in Glasgow. So there's not any more stations, but they do have considerably more vehicles now. So that'll hopefully get us prevent us from being shafted by major incidents, as has happened in the past. Another thing I've done is I've added a range of icons to the Grangemouth emergency response teams. So they're clearly different from the fire service, and they're not just the default icons, which are not grand. Okay. So we've got our first calls starting to come in, and they are easily enough. So we'll go ahead and grab ourselves nearest ambulance, which is going to be 3307 because everyone's back at base. No, that's 3107. Oh, crap. I'm screwing this up already. I might be a wee bit confused with the ambulance because I decided to revert my ambulance to the one before. So you may remember that there used to be 5-letter identifier codes for the ambulance service. I've reverted it back to all numbers. It's not using realistic numbers because I don't know what the realistic numbers are, but it's more in line with what's used in real life. So yeah, so we've got that on the go, and also there is a need for a hospital transport, so we'll mobilize somebody to that. So our PTS units are number 5, so we're going to get 5. They start at 5,000, so 5301 is an Edinburgh based PTS unit. So as soon as this realizes it's being clicked, there we go. Okay. Another call coming in. This is out near Trinent in looks like some walkers have come in, so we're going to get Preston Pan Station for 3361. So 3361 will mobilize that out to this reported seizure out in Trinent, and we've now got another call, which is a tree on a car out at Pennycook. Now this could be a tad difficult because Pennycook's a retained station, so is it still technically closer than Dalkeith? Considerably so. Okay, so in that case we are just going to mobilise the retained station, which is Juliet 36 Papa 6. We'll mobilise that. The nearest available police unit, because we do need a police one for this, is going to be Ox Gangs, so we'll just get that on the way. And I think the nearest ambulance station's still going to be Newton Grange, so that's fine. So Newton Grange ambulance is 3327, so we'll get one of those mobilised out. 3327. There we go. Okay, so we've now got enough units coming to this. It'll take them on quite a wee while to get to this incident because I don't have Pennycook Police Station modelled. Is there a Pennycook Police Station? I'm sure there is. There's a fire station. Oh well, not important. I don't have it modelled anyway at the moment, so at the moment Dalkeith is going to be the closest. Actually, no, sorry, we worked out Oxgangs was the closest one. We've got 2 more calls coming in. So as said, this was going to be a busy night, and it's proving to be so. So there's a tractor caught fire somewhere over here. So this is crap. Where is it? It's Musselburgh. So the nearest station is going to be Juliet 02, which is Musselburgh. Is that right? Yeah, Juliet 02 Musselburgh. We'll get that one mobilised out to the tractor fire. But also there is a kitchen fire as well. This is way out in the middle of nowhere, so I'm assuming this could either be a fake call or misplaced call. So we'll leave Juliet 02 going to the tractor fire, which seems more plausible. This kitchen fire doesn't seem quite right, so I'm going to send out Kilo 04 Papa 1 and Kilo 03 Papa 1. Papa 1, both away. So they're going to go and deal with whatever happens to be on fire there. Maybe it's not. We've got a report that this one now needs a doctor. So nearest specialist is going to be 2302. Can't remember where to. No, didn't actually click anything apparently. Right. So 2302. Going to mobilize that one. Okay, so that's that going to be fully sorted. We've now got so many things going on that we now need to focus on the priority of emergencies. So this fight here is priority 2, while the rest of them are priority 1. So it was in... Okay, so the fight is here. So send ES21, ES22, and EG11. Police, so what did we say? ES21, ES22, EG11. And there's 2 ambulances required. So we'll get the police mobilized to this straight away. And then there's ambulances that are going to be required. So we'll call on 3301, 3306. So there are 2 units from Peffermill. They're going to come out and deal with that. So that one's fully committed, so we can now look at the other one. So we've got a faint, a broken arm, and unconscious crane operator. So this is going to be my priority. It's in the very north of Edinburgh, so it's going to be crucial to deal with this. So we're going to mobilise out ED11 from the police. Going to need a height appliance for this, so we're going to go K01 Papa 1, which is crucial main pump, and A1, which is the height appliance. We're going to need K07... Is it S1 I called it? I think, which is the rope rescue just in case. And we're also going to mobilise out an officer as well. In terms of the ambulance response, we are going to need both a doctor, because we don't know exactly what's wrong with him. So a specialist paramedic, as it is in the UK, and an ambulance. So we're going to mobilise out 3308, which should still be in Edinburgh. And we'll mobilise 2303, which is a paramedic specialist unit. Okay, so they're now on the way. That's that one. Nice and done. So the rest of these should be nice and straightforward. Let me double check who I've still got. So 9, 10, and 11, which is enough for all of these. Ambulance. 9 away. Person fainted. We'll get 10 away. And a broken arm will get 11 away. So that's now Peffermill Ambulance Station fully committed for the moment. There is more vehicles than I have modelled, but you know, this is kind of about building up as it goes. So that station is now fully committed, and we have a church fire, a small fire in a church, which is going to require... I'm just going to check, because this is a relatively new call, so I'm just going to check what units are recommended. So it requires police, 2 fire engines, 1 height appliance in this. So we're basically going to commit Falkirk Fire Station to this. So we're going to go to fire. So we're going to go to L04 Papa 1 and the retain pump to Papa 6. The height appliance Alpha 1, the officer here, and I'm not sure where the nearest police unit is. It's going to be Livingston, so we're just going to mobilise that out to here. Oh, and actually there's an injury as well, which I almost missed. So we'll send Lynn Lithgow 3346 to this. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted at all. Lynn Lithgow Fire State 3346. Here it is. Right, ignore my dumb ramblings. Okay, so that's that one done. There's no other emergencies that need attended to. We just have a helpless person. So we're going to send out EE11, which is Wester Hales, and this is not a life-threatening emergency as such. An ambulance is still required, but it's not a life-threatening case. So I'm going to send out one of our urgent tier ambulances, which is going to be 4305. So we'll get that out. So urgent tier ambulances, they've now, it used to be emergency ambulances in an urgent tier. They've now split it down to emergency ambulances, mid-tier and low acuity, which as far as I can tell are more or less the same thing. But for simplicity's sake, I've just called them urgent tier ambulances in my version of things. So that's now fully sorted. This vehicle is now ready to go to the hospital. So the nearest hospital is going to be the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh. So we'll get them underway and we'll just get this warning cleared. So they're now status 7, which means they are mobilising to hospital. Cool. Got a shoplifting offence. Gayfield's fully committed. Leith is not committed, so we'll get EL11 sent out to that. There we go. Happy days. So that'll now be that dealt with. And we've now got to deal with some of the other hospital transports that are available. So this one is Little France. So these aren't urgent, so I can basically just send these forever. So from wherever. So 5-3 is East Coast based. So we'll just get that from wherever it needs to be. And then that's our last PTS committed. We'll move on to the British Red Cross because they've got some PTS ambulances which they can help out with. British Red Cross again. Go. And that's us for the moment. So we're dealing with everything that needs to be dealt with. I just lied, a new call's come in. An acute urinary tract infection. Now, I don't have any ambulances left at Peffermill. Peffermill's full. Oh no, 3309 is cleared, so that's fine. So we'll our only urgent tier ambulance on the East Coast. So we've got 4301. Oh no, 4301 is also East Coast actually. Is that right? I don't remember it being there. 4301 is Newton Grange. Yeah, okay, that's fine. 4301 is Newton Grange, so that's fine. We'll get that one mobilised up because as you can see it's a 111 call as opposed to a 999 call, so we'll get that mobilised out from Newton Grange. So it's got a wee bit of distance to cover, but that's fine because it is not an emergency. So they're about to arrive on scene at the Kirk of the Holy Rood. I was just checking to make sure that's okay. We've had 2 other calls come in. Got a head injury near Dalkeith and a flooded car park in Newbridge. So we'll deal with a head injury because there's potential life at stake there. So it's going to be Newton Grange Ambulance Station and 3328 is available. So we'll get somebody out to this. Looks like they're in Dalkeith Country Park. 3328 Dalkeith, Newton Grange Ambulance Station. Get that one mobilised, and then we have, this is another important one, heart attack. Where is it? This is Glasgow East. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 3101 and 2111. 3101 away, and ambulance 2111. I don't know if this is going to work because I don't. Oh no, it is work. So I've only recently done like a course for them to actually be trained as paramedic specialists, so I wasn't too sure if it was going to work, but it is going to work. So that's going to be that heart attack fully dealt with. Not an ambulance, but somebody ready to go to the police station. No, it is the police station, right? So we'll put them up to the custody block at St Leonard's. Last thing we've got to deal with is a flooded car park. EC11 and JL11 will send out to that. So EC11 and Juliet Lima 11. We'll get them mobilised out here. So I don't quite know what we're going to need. We're going to get Site Hill. So we'll do K601. K6P1 rather. So K6 is here. So Papa 1 away. What else does it say we need? Right. Okay. So we need environmental protection and a water. Oh, apparently. Apparently, because of the extent of the flooding, it's asking for a command unit, which is fair enough. I'm not going to second guess the operator because I don't need it for anything else at the moment. So we'll send a command unit from Liberton, which is Kilo 05 Charlie 1. Pods. Let's look at pods. So what we want is K01 environmental protection. There must be a high. I don't know where the nearest high volume pump is going to be coming from, so I'm just going to use this menu, and we'll use high volume pump. And so it's gonna come from Falkirk. That's fine. Okay, fine. So that this flooded car park incident is now fully committed. We need an extra police because the person is now kicking off. So we'll grab one of these cell vans actually and get them to divert straight over to the aggressive male. So they've now gone blue because they're dealing with that, and we've got right, yeah. So we understand that that's now been upgraded. One person is waiting to go to hospital. Edinburgh's their nearest, so we're happy enough with that. Everyone here is looking. Oh, Jesus Christ! So there's been some kind of riot at Tynecastle Football Stadium. This is going to be an absolutely major incident. Let me just double check what we need. Okay. So it's an unknown incident, so it's not really a riot, it's just a mass incident at the moment. So we need a police response. And we need everything. So we're going to send EW2. Right. Because of the significant. Oh no, you're taking somebody to custody, aren't you? So I can't divert them. Right. Okay. So what do we say? EW21. EW21 away. Where's EW? EW21 away, and the next nearest one is St Leonard's. So it said those two were needed. We need 2 fires, so that's going to be toll cross, isn't it? P1 and P2. So KO7, P1, P2 will grab an officer out from KO2, which is McDonald Road. Now the main one here is we're going to need ambulance, so we're going to go to the specialist sets, which I'm so glad I made these up, and so we're going to mobilise everything from Sort East Coast, and that is only going to give me 3 of these. So we'll mobilise out an air ambulance in case it's needed. And we need 22. So I'm just going to mobilise as many ambulances as I can get a hold of. So we've got 3 committed and 1 air ambulance. So I need 18. So let's just keep clicking this until it gets to 18. This is going to fully commit the country for quite a while. We're going to send over an ambulance commander, which is, I'm just going to use this one, 0301. So we'll get them all mobilised for just now. You don't have one person. Oh, of course, that's the training that's still ongoing. Okay, so we'll mobilise the other ambulance commander who we know is still here. We're going to fully mobilise Peffer Mill paramedic. So 6, 8, 10, and 1. So let's get that one on the go. Ambulance. So 206. 8, 10, and 1. You've cleared actually, so you should be available. Yeah, so let's just grab all of these. Okay, cool. Right. We might need more in the future, but that'll do us for just now. So we've now got SORT mobilising, we've got fire and police now on the way to this major incident. Let's clear some ambulances quickly because we might need to do this. So the person fainted is clear to get taken to hospital, and the person who had a heart attack is going to need to go to the Royal because I don't have any of the other specialisms set up. Okay, so we'll get this now dealt with as soon as we can, and quite a lot of other emergencies have come in. I think everything else is priority 1 at the minute. What do you need? You need rope. But I sent you rope rescue. Rope rescue should be here. Ah, no, I screwed up. I sent the wrong one. I'm getting confused with my own damn numbers. K07S1 L1. That's what it should have been. So let's clear the BA van back just in case it's needed somewhere else. And everything else looks... car the wrong way on the motorway, actually. This is going to be a wee bit of a priority. So we're going to grab roads policing units from Dalkeith. So that's going to be 3-4 away. We'll grab 1-1 and 2-1 as well. Thetis, we're going to grab 3-1, which is also roads policing unit. So they're now going to come and deal with that one because there's quite a significant risk of that going wrong. Ankle sprain, got 1 ambulance on the way, so we'll grab 3. 3327 is available, so we'll get that one. We'll get some of these minor incidents dealt with for the moment. That's not a priority. Home smoke alarm. L03P1 will get away to this one. L3P1. Oh, hi. Straw bale on fire. We'll get Boness L01P1 away to that one because that's not a retained pump. L01P1 away. Good. Right, okay, so that's not a priority. That's not a priority. Head injury is a priority, as is the hyperglycemia. Paisley Ambulance Station, so we're going to send 5-3 and 5-4 to these. 30153. Why not here? What? Have I not got these in the thing? Why is it 3? Oh yeah, because the number's wrapped around. Yeah, I remember now. It's all coming back to me. Glasgow's got so many ambulances, so it's supposed to be... The way I've got it is 3-1 is supposed to be Glasgow emergency ambulances, 3-2 is Dumfries and Galloway, and 3-3 is Edinburgh and Scottish Borders. But because Glasgow has so many, I overfilled 3-1 and had to spill them back into 3-2. So we'll just deal with that one, and this one, hyperglycemia. Ambulance 3254, so we'll get that one mobilized. There we go. Ooh, heart attack. Where's this? This is also in Paisley. Actually, so let's disregard that. The hypoglycemia can wait. Nope, I've done the wrong thing. Right, back alarm, that one. So, yeah, the hypoglycemia can wait. So we'll just grab PRU specialist and the ambulance out to this heart attack, and we'll grab there should be an ambulance somewhere on this. Yeah, 3188 should be clear to come to this. So ambulance 3188, we'll get that one mobilized, and that's these emergencies in Glasgow now fully dealt with. Let's have a look. This one is priority 2. Right, I'm gonna tune us down ever so slightly because we're just so committed that we're basically going to start patching off some of our calls to other people. So I'm just going to put it down to realistic speed, which is only 1 new call every 3 minutes, because we've currently got quite a lot to deal with regards to this major incident over here at Tynecastle, which, as you can see, you've got SOR on the way, you've got ambulances on the way from literally every direction, and its dog, air ambulance, is coming over as well. So we've got a lot to deal with. This radioactive transport is important. So what I'm gonna send out is the collision investigation unit, because that I think is probably prudent, and grab 2 more police units because it says 3 is required. Now I don't have any I don't have any sort units based on the East Coast, so rather than waiting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Medic 1, which is Medic 1, and 3 ambulances, which I don't know what I'm going to have available, to be honest. So 3, 3, 10, 3, 3, 3, okay. I'm just going to have to commit ambulances from the borders up, and I'm going to at least need a couple of paramedics, aren't I? So 2305 is available, and 2, so that should be fine. Okay, actually, I didn't know. Oh, no, that's Glasgow End, right? Yeah, that's fine. So we're just going to ignore that. So they're going to come up. So we've got police and ambulances en route in this. This is a crash, so we are going to need some things. So we're going to go to fire. This is in Oxgang. So I think we committed Liberton. Where's Liberton? Liberton. Yeah. P1 is available. KO7 is committed. KO2 is not committed. KO1 is not fully committed. Okay, right. That's fine. So my strategy here is we're going to mobilize KO5 Papa 1, KO6 Papa 2, KO6 Rescue 1. Going to need an officer. The nearest one is going to be Dalkeith. So that's going to be Juliet 01, Oscar 1. Going to need a dim unit, which is going to come from McDonald Road. So that's going to be KO2 Hotel 1. I'm going to grab some supporting personnel from McDonald Road as well. I'm also going to grab the incident support unit from Marionville, which is KO3 Hotel 1, and that should, in theory, be enough for now. So we'll come back on that one if it's needed. Urinary tract infection requires a full ambulance, which is annoying because I don't have anything. They've already got medical care there, so we'll just get somebody up from. This will probably be Hoik, to be honest. Yeah, I was right. So this is going to take a while, but it's at least going to get sorted eventually. Nothing else here. Oh no, this is significant. So we've got a construction accident, and everything here is fully committed. So accident at a construction site. So let's go to police. So we're just going to have to grab police from wherever we can. So we'll grab St. Leonard's cell van, incident response, and this. Oh no, we only need 3, don't we? So that's fine. We'll leave that. Need an ambulance. Don't have any ambulances left. So I'm just going to have to reach out to the west coast for an ambulance. And of course, I need many fire engines, which I don't particularly have at the moment. So we'll just go through the kilo station, see who's fully committed. So I can grab 1 from Crew Toll, 2 and 3 from McDonald Road, and 1 from Marionville. So that'll do us just now. Construction accident could involve urban search and rescue, so I'll get them from New Craig Hall. So we'll get them mobilized. Gonna need an officer, and I don't think I have any officers available. There should be one in Livingston, actually. Livingston, I forget which number Livingston is. Right, let me get back to that. Livingston. LO2 does not, in fact, have an officer. Who does have an officer? The nearest one, given the scale of this, actually, I'm probably actually just going to get the command unit out from Bowness to this. That's going to be LO2 Charlie 6, which is here. So we'll get that on the go. Okay, so what other specialist units am I going to require? So I'm going to need a set. Right, okay, fine. That's fine. So I'm going to need a height appliance. Height appliance, which is going to come from, closest one's going to be Toll Cross, so that's going to be KO7A1. We'll get that one mobilized. I'm going to get the second unit out from is that right? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to get the second unit out from New Craig Hall. So New Craig Hall has a non-emergency vehicle parked up in its base. I don't know if it still has it. It has been a couple of years since I've been here. But it's just a white flatbed truck which they can load up with wood supplies and things to help with urban search and rescue operations. So it's basically like an assistant vehicle. I'm just seeing here that this one with the radioactive incident requires an air ambulance, so that's going to take a while, so I'm just going to mobilize that out just now. Oakley dokley. Right. Okay. I've got another major emergency. Fan-fucking-tastic. So I'm going to get the East Coast Specialist set, the West Coast Specialist set out, because I don't have any other choice at the minute. So fire in a classroom. What do we need for this? 6 fire engines, height rescue officer, and more. So I'm just pulling everything from every direction. So I'm not going to use my little I'm not going to use this at the moment. The committing board. So we need a CSU from somewhere. We need another officer from somewhere. We need a height appliance. Nearest one's probably going to be the aerial ladder pump. Oh, hi. We're going to need a heavy rescue unit. Don't know where that's going to come from. But we'll get them there. We need 6. Right, so we need 6 firefighting units. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that should be that now, nice and sorted. We're going to need ambulances, quite a lot of them. So we'll grab an air ambulance just in case, and we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, not got any left. Okay, cool. Happy days. Right, we're fully committed in the ambulance service, so everything is now in absolute crisis. Happy fucking days. Cool. Oh, hi. Right. Everything else that we've got here is actually, let's clear some ambulances because there's a few waiting for clearance to go to hospital. You don't require anything significant, so I'm going to put you to acute receiving at the Western General. Western General doesn't have an accident and emergency, but it does have a minor injuries ward. Let's send you to the Royal to start with here. Oh, hi. This call is a pain in the arse. I hate landslide calls. I wish I could get rid of them, but I can't. So we'll just grab this and a couple of police units. Get that incident fully dealt with as soon as possible. Right. Well, we've got a diving incident. Whereabouts is this? This is well, nobody's diving in the water of Leith, so it's just a water incident. So we'll grab one water rescue set. And we'll need. I don't have anything left. We'll grab the next available ambulance. So there should be some ambulances on their way to. Yeah, these guys are on their way to hospital, so we'll get them out to the scene as quickly as possible, and we'll grab the nearest available pump from wherever it's going to go. You need a second dim unit, which is slightly annoying actually. Or do you have a dim? Do you? No, dim. You okay? You only need one, right? That's fine. That's fine. Oh hi. Right. So this is not urgent. This is not urgent. This is urgent. Skull injury, which is in Newbridge, which I don't have anything to commit to it. I do have one ambulance spare, so let me just double check. I don't have street underwater and oil spill. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, right. So we'll leave that for just now because we've got a major airliner fire with 28 casualties, and I have literally nothing I can send to it. So we're going to grab the specialist sets. We're going to grab the Edinburgh Airport emergency set out to this, and I literally don't have any ambulance units I can send out. I literally just don't have anything at all. Um, I'm going to need a lot. So it says I need 10 other units, so I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10. We'll just grab literally whatever we can. Probably going to need BA, and we'll definitely need fire investigation. We'll definitely need. Yeah, right. Let's just grab some doctors out from the Royal Infirmary, and we'll grab what we can from Sort East. So you can see here there's a lot of the set missing, but we do have at least one spare. So we'll get that on the go, and we're just gonna have to commit. Oh, doesn't have a person available. Well, fuck. Okay, we're just gonna have to deal with this as sets become available. Okay, right. So we'll let those guys get on scene, and we'll see what we can achieve. The skull injury is. Do we have anyone who's state 7? There should be a second ambulance state 7. Yeah, okay, so these are state 7, so we'll get these guys out here. Stop and search we can ignore. Street underwater. Well, it's a flooded street, that's not too significant, and it is quite far away from the rest of our emergencies that are going on. So we'll grab 10 and 11. Oh, are these not here? Oh no, they're not. Whoops, I'll need to get that one sorted. Right, so we'll get incident response and incident response. Yeah, my bad, I've not quite updated that one. And we also need one of the nearest fire engines, which is going to be one of the pumps from East Kilbride, so that one's nice and easy to get sorted. So Glasgow's nice and not committed. Stop and search, yeah, we dealt with. A large oil spill, we'll get DO4P1, which is Cumbernaulds main pump. I keep clicking off this menu, forgetting I'm already on the right one. So let's get that underway. Okay. Right, another street underwater, and this is over here. So we'll grab a couple of Dalkeith police units are free, so I just saw them. So JD11 and JD21, we'll get them mobilized. Don't know if I'm going to have any pumps available. Well, I've got Pennycook cleared, so we can get that up to deal with this one. And that's all the major emergencies done for the moment, so I should have enough police resources to deal with some of the minor ones. So nearest police is Craig Miller, so we'll get that one to the stop and search. Trespassing, there's no cars at Portobello. Leith is available, so we'll get the trespassing to EL11. Police, EL11 away. So we'll get that on the go. There was one other emergency. Non-emergency, sorry. It's a traffic light failure. Hoyk does have a road policing vehicle, so Juliet Hotel 3-1 is roads policing for Hoyk. So we'll get that one away. So they'll come and deal with that traffic light failure. And all of these units are helping their colleagues back up north. Okay, so we've got no new emergencies to deal with. What I want to do here is I want to grab... do I want to... Let's go ahead and grab a heavy rescue unit because it says that they are needed. Do I have an ambulance commander available? Not yet. No. Okay, that's annoying. Right. I can't do anything with the casualties for this one yet because I don't have a forward command. I don't have an ambulance forward command unit that's going to be available. So the most prudent course of action is going to be to clear the emergency. Oh crap! What's this? So this oil spill has now become something quite significantly bigger. So we still have police in Glasgow. So we'll grab 2 incident response units from Glasgow. Don't know where the nearest environmental unit will come from, but we'll get them on the go. And in terms of fire units, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Save the ARP, and we'll get Clyde's Mills pump. Okay, so that's now been upgraded, but we've got the East Coast, we've got the West Coast resources to be able to deal with it. So we've got another new emergency that's just come in, which is a caravan on fire. Livingston's fully committed. Bathgate's fully committed. Broxburn's fully committed. Linlithgow's available. Bowness is fully committed. So let's just grab Linlithgow, which is L20 P1, P6 rather. That's more correct. And then we'll grab L5 P1, which will be Larbert. So we'll grab 2 of the retained units to come deal with this caravan fire in Livingston. And that'll do us for just now. So I'm not going to answer any of these because these are not urgent. I want to save my... crap! So this one in Hoyk has now upgraded itself to vehicle crash. Yeah, road traffic collision, but it's got enough resources on scene. It can deal with it, so that's fine. So the traffic light failures resulted in a crash. So the biggest issue with this, I have enough resources, but I'm waiting on the ambulance commander coming through, which is going to be another 21 minutes. But I need still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I actually have enough ambulances already on the way to this. So what I'm going to do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to back alarm this one. Okay, right. So that's enough as soon as the ambulance commander arrives. Which I'll try and make this a super long episode because we've got enough major incidents that it's definitely going to be interesting. I actually wonder if I can do something about this. Because I'm sure this has. So where's the ambulance command? Oh, this is the commander and the other one. Is that the problem? Let me have a look at the people. Okay. Right. So here's the problem. So I'm going to assign you. Oh no, that's renaming you. I don't want to do that. Go away. Right, okay. Okay. So we're going to go to the ambulance command, and I'm going to assign you to you. Okay. So what accident is this at? This is at this one. So I'm actually going to back alarm you. Back alarm. Okay, right. So we're going to go back and we're going to swap out so we can get the ambulance commander in the right vehicle to actually make a difference. I am right in saying that you only require 1 person. Yeah, so you only require 1 person. Right. So in order to speed this process up, I'm going to do something I've never actually done before, but I'm going to do a new building. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to do a... Oh god, what's it called? Is this it? Yes, right, okay, that's it. So at the moment, the ambulance is coming back. Right, at the moment, that ambulance that cleared through 306 is coming back, but not as an emergency. So I'm going to send it to the staging area here. No, hold the phone. 3306 is the one that we're waiting on, isn't it? How did Charles Dickens does this work? It's you here. So can I send you to... Can I? No. Okay. Oh, apparently that didn't work. Oh well, never mind. So my plan was to send it here under blue lights. But, oh no. Yeah, okay. Let me just get rid of this because it's currently coming back to... Does this reset the timer? I don't want it to reset the timer. Oh, it does. Happy fucking days. Can I delete it? I think I might just screw the pooch on this one. Huh, giddy! Giddy, giddy, giddy. Okay, fine. So, in that case, there is more people that have... So you're in 3311. So we're going to get you back. And so what we're going to do... Personnel, we're going to free up you. And you in 3311. Right, okay. Right, that's gonna start. So we're just gonna let this happen naturally. We're not gonna muck this about too much. Okay, so this will hopefully get dealt with soon. 2 new emergencies. Are any of them any kind of priority? Stop and search. Don't care about. Machine on fire. I'm gonna send 2 police units to this. Hello, phone. I sent 2 police units to this. We do have 2 casualties. Do I have any units that are available? We've got an aerial rescue pump from Motherwell. It's the closest one that's available. And we'll have Falkirk retained pump, which we can get. We're going to need a heavy rescue and probably an officer as well. So we'll get that going. So we've got enough resources to be able to deal with that. So we will deal with that. And we'll have enough resources for a stop and search. I think yeah, we do. So we'll just get that one out of the way. Where is this? The Radical Road. Never even heard of that place. Yeah, okay. So we'll just grab nearest police unit, which is Leith still. So we'll get that going. Let's get 3306 coming back here. 3306, and we'll grab... We're actually going to grab this urgent tier ambulance because with the sort forward command units available, this can be used to transport patients. Oh no, hang on. Have we got enough? How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is it not? Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So 6 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So back alarm you, and we'll get you going to the classroom fire. Fire in classroom, which is here. Yeah, okay, right, that's fine. This ambulance, we don't have any neonatal emergencies, but it is an ambulance nonetheless. So given the severity of our situation, I'm gonna get this one deployed out to the scene. We're still waiting on specialists and things here. Is medic 1 not on the way, or is medic 1 somewhere else? Because I'm sure I committed medic 1 to this. It doesn't say medic 1's here. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hi. Cool. Ah, crud. I think I diverted one of the things I didn't want to. 3311. Yeah, I did. That was my bad. Right, okay, let's get that one back. Okie dokie. Right, Okay, that's fine. So we're going to leave that one to come back. Cool. One new emergency, which is vaginal bleeding. That's good timing. 3253 is going to be available for this one, so let's get an ambulance out to that. 3253. Okay. Okie dokie. So basically, Scotland's currently at crisis. Hello again, phone. Scotland's currently at crisis point thanks to 3 major emergencies that is currently going on, all of which are in Edinburgh. The ambulance commander is just making his way here, which is fine. This airliner fire is still going to be proving an issue. Got their specialist resources on scene. We're still waiting on more fire and like all the ambulances in the world because I don't have any at the minute. Okie doke, cool. So these ambulances are about to come up on scene, which is going to help as soon as the ambulance commander arrives, which is in 12 minutes. So I still think this is going to get back before then. I think we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Right, there's enough resources here. So this classroom fire at Sighthill Primary School. Actually, I don't know how many resources I'm going to need for this because there's just so much stuff ongoing, which is a smidgen of an issue. God, I really wish I could have sent this somewhere on blue lights. Actually, I wonder, is there an emergency that I can just send it to? Okay, yes, okay, flooded street. Let's do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to send you to the flooded street, which is this one. So this is tactics. So what it's now doing is it's now running on blue lights. I'm going to keep it running on blue lights until it gets to here, and then we'll divert it up. So that's just going to shave a wee second or so off the journey. Because ambulances are allowed to... they do move quicker in the game if they are running on blue lights. That's kind of it. Everything else we've got going on is just a little bit of a waiting game. As resources are currently coming from all over Scotland into Edinburgh to deal with these incidents. Here's the Johnson sort teams, which are just on the motor, just getting onto the M8 just now. Got units just absolutely bloody everywhere. Oh hi, cool. You are just about to come onto the big long street, which I can't remember what it's called. What is it? Minto Street. Oh, is Minto Street? Really? Okay, cool. Happy days. Yeah, the street's quite annoying in real life because it changes names so often depending on what part of you're on, part of it you're on, because you've got North Bridge and then South Bridge, and then it goes to Nicholson Street. Pretty sure there's a Nicholson Street, then Clerk Street, then South Clerk Street, Newington Road, Minto Street. It's just a nightmare road. I mean, it's helpful though because if you say like, I mean, look at the length of it. It stretches from here all the way down here. So you know, if it was all one street name and somebody said street name, I don't know the number, you'd be a bit screwed, you know. So at least that gets avoided. You're going to be coming up to the point now where I can back alarm you. So let's just wait until it gets to this junction here. Come on. Nobody of interest has cleared. So that's fine. British Red Cross is back at the station. Okay, you're here, so I'm just going to back alarm you, and we're just going to wait. It should only be... See how much slower it's kind of moving now. So it's not going to divert itself back to the station. Should only be a couple of minutes now. How long have you got? 8 minutes. So it might... I might, pardon me, end up just sending the East Coast commander straight to the classroom fire. Or probably more correctly is I'll send him straight to the classroom fire, and I'll send him. I'll send the other ambulance commander over there. That probably sounds like a bit of a good plan. So let's actually just get that one arranged just now. So we're going to back alarm you and send you to the classroom fire, which I can now no longer see where it is. Brandon classroom, right, there we go. Alarm. Okay, so we'll get that sorted. Cool, happy days. Right, so we're still waiting on this to get back to base. Crap, we've got... Is this 2 new calls, or is this 2 calls that require units? 2 calls that require units. So one of them is the one that we already know about, that's fine. What's the second one? I'm confuzzled. It's a chainsaw accident in Newbridge. Fan-fucking-tastic. Everything's fully committed, so that one might actually just have to wait. Okay, cool. Right, okay. Yeah, it's pretty much just gonna have to wait. Got more units radioing to say that they're on scene. You are almost back at base, but not almost enough for my liking. Come on, me old fruit. Do I have anything at all? In fact, do I have anything in Glasgow that might be able to help us here? No, I don't. Cool. Happy fucking days. Cool. Actually, these guys have... Oh no, these guys are on the way. Yeah, right, these guys are on the way to an emergency, so that's not really much help to us at this time. How are you not back at base yet? Okay, he's just back at base. Right, okay. Right. So, what we can now do is we can now send our ambulance commander 0301 to the scene, and that will be that incident fully dealt with. Happy days. That now frees up this. So let's just get emergency ambulance urgent tier. Let's just get everything who's available out to this. Because all I'm doing here... Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. All I'm doing here is I'm going to get as many units as possible, because when SORT get on scene, which is going to be about the same time as everything else, they can allow PTS and urgent tier units to transport to hospital under their direction, whereas ordinarily they can't because they are not equipped with the right crews available for this. Oh, hi. Don't really have an awful lot of units. Has anyone cleared over Sight Hill? No, Sight Hill's fully committed. South Queensferry's fully committed. Dunfermline is fully committed. Bo'ness, committed. And let's go committed. Actually, yeah, do you know what? The chainsaw accident doesn't have to be anything. So do I have any other units? Livingston? No, that is actually fully committed. What might do that? No. No. Yeah, what I might do is I might just whack a first aider into one of the spare incident support units and get them to provide for... Fuck you! Okay, well that didn't work. Let me try... Let's put this back here. Let me put this one back on the road. And we'll get you out. Yes, okay. Okay, so we'll whap them in one of the spare vehicles and we'll get them sent around to this just to provide some basic first aid until we can free up an ambulance. Because in Pennycook, there's been a light aircraft crash, which is unfortunate because all of my fire service on the east coast is fully committed. Gallus Shields is available, I suppose. I guess that'll have to do. Yep. Okay, so we've got Gallus Shields and Hoik. So it'll take a while, but it'll do. Where's Pennycook? Pennycook's over here. Right. So our nearest available police units are Craig Miller and yeah, fuck it, whatever. Let's just send some Leonard's parliamentary protection. We need 3 fire. So closest is Gallus Shields also, and Oik, which will get out to the scene. We just use their retained pump because there's no point in using something else. We do need an officer, which we don't have any spare, so that can wait. We do need a heavy rescue unit, though, which I don't know where the nearest one is going to be. Probably quite far away. Major incident unit, so that will... yeah, oh well, that'll do. Need 2 ambulances, which don't have. So we're just going to have to do that. Angry person. Let me just one police car is needed for this, so that'll be fine. We'll send dry law. Should be the nearest incident. That'll be fine. Aha! Unfo. Yeah. We know. We already know about that one, so we'll just get that one cleared just now. You, Peffer Mill. Take you to the Royal. Where are you at? Yeah, diving accident, so that one's now been completed. Oh, you can go to the Royal as well. So this is now everyone starting to clear from somewhere. Actually, I don't know where that cleared from, to be honest. Oh, the radioactive transport incident, of course. Okay, so they finally rescued that guy. So, Coast Guard rescue helicopter is going to take that guy to the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh. We don't have anything here that can help us in any of our incidents. Okay. This officer is about to get on scene, which is fine. We're still waiting on sort, which is like 10 minutes away. So that should be fine. Okay. And we're still waiting on this officer making their way back to the scene. So this is, so they're heading up to the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh, which is fine. So they're going under escort. They're going to their incidents. Everything else is looking alright. You require an environmental protection unit, which we'll grab. Don't tell me there's not enough people. Screw you. Hi. Where's my nearest ENV unit that's actually in use? So just like looking at letters, it's blurring into one. I can't see. High point. That's not gonna help us. For God's sake, there is definitely an ENV pod being used. I just don't know where. So screw it. It's not that urgent. We'll deal with it when we need to deal with it. Okay, so this is waiting on sort coming. This a whole bunch of stuff that's just clearing, which is good. Any of it any use to me right now? No, not really. So basically, what we're going to see here is when this officer gets onto scene, you're going to see a big plethora of people going to various hospitals, which is basically going to fully commit the Western General, fully commit the Royal Infirmary, and fully, well, not fully commit, but take... Oh, end pod. That's an end pod. I like end pods. Right, hang on. Hold the fucking phone, son. Right, let's get you env. Let's go. Wait, we'll use the one that just back alarm. Jesus Christ. Env pod. Here you go. Right, it's going to take a while for you to get there, but you're now sorted. You need 3 police officers, which I don't have any coming out to you. So let's grab what police are available. Leith, Craig Miller, and Craig Miller. Yeah, sure, why not? Everything else is going to take a while to get to this scene, so may as well do this. So, I'm just going to watch this. So the Southeast Ambulance Commander has arrived on scene, so they're just going to take just a little minute while they assess where everybody is going. And now we're going to start seeing everybody go off to hospital. So that's a SORT emergency support unit sending people away. Not everyone's going to need to go to hospital, which is good. So if I click on this, yeah, you can see the transport options available. So one's going to need to go to hospital. That's going to need to go to hospital. So yeah, mostly everybody's going to have to go to hospital, which is alrighty. So we've got 17 still to clear. But the good news is this means that we're now going to be able to start getting all our incident scenes sorted, which is good. So what I want to do with this one, everyone's got enough care except this one. So that pair that's just left to go to hospital, we're going to grab them. So we're looking for the 2 status 7s. Status 7, so that's... Oh, crap. That's not what I want. So we'll grab this. Do we have any ambulances spare? We do have one, apparently. Okay, so that'll be this one sorted when it comes. I just don't want to leave them without too much, like hard medical supervision, basically. Okay, so we'll get them sorted. How many are we on? So there's another set that's going off. They're going to take this person up to the Western, which is fine. Only got 8 to go. And then once this is done, so do you require any other emergency units? No, it's literally just ambulances. Just ambulances and doctors and such. Cool. Right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to grab the area commander for the East Coast. We have the West Coast area commander here as well, but that's not really that much important. 30, no, it's 030, it's 0301, which is what we've got here. Okay, so that'll get us sorted for this once we're done. Cool. Happy days. So PRU vehicles are taking people off the hospital, that's all fine and dandy, just 5 to go. Which is fine, and then we'll get this one nice and sorted. Sort can't be that far away, can they? Yeah, okay, so the West Coast SORT team are getting close, which is good. Barbecue accident, that's exactly what I need on a feckin' Saturday evening busy shift when everything is already balls to the effing wall. Air ambulance is taking somebody to the Western, which isn't really realistic because I don't think the Western can handle air ambulance deliveries, but I mean, it's just a game. And everyone else is clearing from the scene. So what we're going to do here is we're going to divert everybody and their dog to the... let me just wait for them to be fully clear, actually. No. So I'm just going to hang on for 1 second until they're fully cleared. Which they are now fully cleared. So we're going to get like just everybody. SORT East Coast. Yeah, I'm aware that you can't commit that. That's fine. We'll grab you guys. And then, yeah, that's fine. Just as many of everything as I can get. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, hi. Cool. Fine. So, 19 units are committed to this airliner fire. And, you're coming here with that skull injury. You're doing all that stuff. Good stuff. Right, okay. They're about to come to this classroom fire, so this should all be fine. British Red Cross are turning up to assist. And we have this ginormous plethora of emergency vehicles heading out to the scene, which is okay. Should probably check, make sure there's no new incidents come in. So we've got barbecue incident. Probably send somebody to provide some basic first aid. Larbert can come out to provide some basic first aid here, and then we've got another skull injury. Preston Pans is actually available, so maybe actually get them out to this 3-3. So ambulance 3361. Apparently it's not available. How rude. Maybe that's just not updated recently. Let's just see. Yeah, it's not updated. It's fully committed. Okay, that's fine. We'll grab. Who's available? We'll actually grab. Yeah, that's a good shout. We'll grab the Coast Guard out just to provide basic first aid. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. To provide basic first aid. So if we go to water rescue, we want Fisher Row, which is here. So they'll just provide first aid until we've got some kind of set. Oh, well, actually, apparently there's a set available here. So we'll just grab them out just now, because I suspect I've got just enough coming to this airliner fire that we can now deal with it. Oh, hi, cool. So SORT is about to turn up. So we're about to have the crossing of the SORT units actually, because forward command and all of the SORT specialist teams are about to turn up to this classroom fire, which will let us clear those incidents, which is fine. Where are you going? Oh, okay, yeah, they're going round about. I get you. I absolutely get you. Oh, hi. Cool. So, right. This has just been a bit of a mess of an episode. I figured if I started it off. What's this? So we need 5 more firefighters and 1 more dim unit. So let's actually get that one sorted quite quickly. So L02 H1 should be around, or F1 rather. Oh, it's committed. KO2 H1 is committed. What's EO2 H1? I have another dim unit somewhere, so I'll just send that one, and we need another set of firefighters. So we'll just grab another pump from somewhere. Why not? You can tell I'm kind of getting like lost track of the situation when I start using this menu instead of this one, and this is I use this one because it's just easier to use rather than picking each unit, which is slightly more engaging from a video point of view, but it kind of gets confusing when you're in a situation like this and you've just got major incidents absolutely up the wazoo. Wait, oh hi, I don't have, yeah, St. John's is as good as any, why the fuck not? Cool, right, where are you guys going? Oh yeah, you guys are going up to the airport, that's right, that's correctus, right, so you guys are staying here. So there should now be enough to be able to deal with this, save for two ambulances, which will be on scene soon. And oh, look at that! All of these people need to go to hospital. Fantastic! Yes. Very well. Oh, hi. Cool. So the good thing is that we're now going to be starting to be into a position where we can clear some of these units. So the airliner fire is out. We've just got all the firefighters dealing with all of the casualties, and we now have a lot of people coming up here to deal with them. Fine. I think, I don't know if these guys, yeah, okay, these guys are now committed, so that doesn't count anymore. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're still waiting on some resources coming up to deal with it. In fact, actually, I'm just thinking out of curiosity now, do I have any closer units that might be able to help? So we've got an officer for a start, so we'll get them out. And yeah, I don't really have anything else closer. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Got one ambulance spare. There should be a few ambulances on the way to hospital actually that we can probably send down. Can send you down. Do we have any paramedics who we could send? PRU, yes, we've got one. We do need a second paramedic for this one. Oh, there's a shout. I could use an air ambulance. Paisley? No, it's Paisley. Fuck that. Yeah, I could send an air ambulance. Because Helimed 2 is available. So let's just yeet those. Okay. Cool. Fine. Very well. These guys are slowly getting sorted. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we know about that. We just dealt with that. Okay, these guys are sorted. These guys are just about to clear. There's only 3 patients left. 2 patients left. And then that should be that one. So you're long-term waiting for the environmental pod, which will be here in 20 minutes from Glasgow. Everything else is okay. You are finally got somebody there to go to the western, so that's going to be fine. And you're waiting on 2 ambulances in Broxburn. Do I have any ambulances to give you? Oh, of course I don't. But we should have some. So you're an ambulance that will be available soon, and 7777777. Yeah, you're an ambulance that will be available soon. So once these guys have cleared, we'll get them up to that one. Oh, hi. Jesus Christ. Oh, new call. High blood pressure. Doesn't seem like any kind of priority to me. Prisoner transport. Yeah, that's a long-term call, but let's get that one on the go. So grab yeah, cool. Free duelers. Okay, high blood pressure. You don't have anything fine for there. Where's the Southeast Ambulance Day? Oh no, that is so it's Paisley I'm thinking of. Fine. I don't have anything that's committed. Let's look at you. 3101. You're going somewhere else afterwards. 3104. You can come up to the high blood pressure, which is here. Cool. So that's that one dealt with. You need an air ambulance. Christ, what kind of bloody fucking... How'd you injure yourself so badly you need that one? You need an air ambulance. Let's just double check there's no air ambulances free. There isn't, so we'll grab... yeah, let's just grab the Coast Guard when it can be done. That should be sufficient. Swimming accident. Oh, balls. Grab the ESU for now. And then we're going to grab an ambulance to this in slower time. I don't now think I have any ambulances on code 7. I lied, I do. So code 7 is that they're taking somebody to the hospital and they will clear as soon as they've dropped them off. So that's fine. That's that now dealt with. So we're back on top of this situation. Calls are still coming in, but it's quieting down a little bit. We're in charge. We're in charge. Inverness, Helamed's also in the area. It should be okay because this is about to clear in 3 full minutes. How is this Airliner fire doing? So we're still in need. So we've got one ambulance coming, and we're still in need of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ambulances. And I have none. But let's just grab some urgent tier ambulances and some PTS ambulances, because as we discussed, there's that. I just saw the air ambulance fly past. I saw the Inverness air ambulance as well somewhere. I did see it. Where is it? I think it's under SAS Helamed 2. Yeah, okay, so... Oh no, Helamed 2 is going down. So it's Helamed 5. Yeah, that's the one that we need. Okay, so we'll get that coming up to this airliner for... Oh, sod you. Fine, whatever. Oh, hello, that's in rave mode. Tragic. That's just like too many vehicles going in one place. Okay, so with the commander and appropriate medical resources on scene, we're now starting to clear some of the injuries. Some of them are walking wounded, so these guys can be cleared from the scene. You need to go to hospital. You need to go to hospital, and then there's one more that needs to go to hospital. So hopefully we can get that one done. I just seen how far away is your environmental unit, because another environmental unit's just cleared. If I mobilize this, 6 minutes. So we'll back alarm the Clydesmill ones, and then we'll get that one nice and clear. What do you still need? Do you still need one dim, which is coming from Bishop Briggs, and it's going to be half an hour, so that one's not going to clear while this episode is ongoing, I'm afraid to say. Oh, hi, cool, happy days. Right. Oh, new thing. What's this? Pedestrian knocked down. It's a bit tragic. Don't have any ambulances, so we'll have one patient for this one, which is indeed correct. We'll grab the police out to come and deal with this. We'll grab the nearest available ambulance. That's going to be... Yeah, okay. As soon as that one's done, we'll get that one up and over to the scene. That's fine. We'll deal with all of these hospital transports, because ultimately they can get a taxi and it's not as prioritized as us dealing with the major incidents that are throughout the place. There's now no patients left in the classroom fire incident. So we can now, so this is proceed directly to the next incident. So we're going to divert that one to wherever it was going to go, I suspect. Yeah, the airliner fire, that one's fine. So this should now be clearing in approximately 20 seconds. Happy days. And then we can leave this one. Apparently somebody requires a doctor. Yeah, that's fine, I don't care about that one. Cool, whatever. Right, so this incident's now going to be cleared, and then there's 9... Nope, that's the wrong one. There's 9 casualties left here. All of them have enough doctors. So yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing fine. So once all of these guys have cleared, that's basically going to be it now, because you can see here the radio board is now filled with units reporting status 1, which means they are cleared from the incident and available for calls via the radio. So the sort guys are now starting to clear and head away. See the plethora. Just a shit ton of units that we sent to this, because basically that it kind of got to the point now where I couldn't keep it organized, so you're basically just throwing as much units as you can and seeing what sticks. Some people are reporting that they're on the way to hospital, so that's fine. Helamed Air Ambulance is just arriving on scene, which is fine. It's kind of not really needed at this case, because this incident is about to clear. Yeah, so we just need 2 things here. So we've got you sorted. You're going to clear. You need 2 ambulances. So let's just check what's available. So we've got 12 minutes and 2 minutes. The nearest ambulance is 9 minutes, so let's get this upgraded, and then we'll get the 12-minute one back alarmed. Okay, so we've got that one sorted. You should be about to clear any minute now, so that's fine. The chainsaw accident, there's a doctor on scene. Nearest ambulance is coming 12 minutes away, but we've got one that's 5 minutes away, so let's get that mobilized and get these guys that are 12 minutes proceeding directly to the incident that they were going to go to. So we've now been able to make this get a little bit faster. The light aircraft crash. I don't think we're going to have... Oh no, so we've got a Paisley ambulance that's 7 minutes away, and we've got you that's 7 minutes away, so let's get these guys mobilized. Okay, so the 6 minutes away are here, so let's just do this by time. So the furthest away, so get these guys back alarmed and get that ambulance back alarmed. So it's 1 PRU 6 minutes away, and the air ambulance and 1 ambulance here. That's fine. Right, I'm happy with that. Pump wise, we've got 1 that's 5 minutes away, the nearest is 8. 1 is 9 minutes away. Yeah, let's get that going back to Gala Shields and get 1 of Sight Hills out instead. And then the last one is 22 minutes away. So we'll just grab pump one, right? So we'll grab those. Heavy rescue unit. Let's see. No, so that's going to be the nearest rescue unit, and there's an officer. Is there an officer on scene? I'm sure I sent an officer down this way. Yeah, area manager, 1 minute, right? That's fine. Okay, so I'm happy that this is now fully committed. You can see us. We've got even more units free because everybody and their dog is now leaving. So you've basically got everybody here. Apparently one of the Grangemouth emergency vehicles snuck in, which I'll need to fix. SORT, Scottish Fire and Rescue, Edinburgh Airport Fire and Rescue, Scottish Ambulance Service. Pretty sure there's British Red Cross in there somewhere. The Coast Guard. Becking everything and its dog was at that incident. Anyway, crashed aircraft, that one's now fully done. You need an air ambulance and a normal ambulance for some reason. So let's grab a normal ambulance, which will be you, 3008, that's fine. Okay. Skull injury is fully committed. We don't need anything for that one. You have somebody here has high blood pressure. Nearest ambulance is don't have any ambulances spare in Glasgow, so let's just send the air ambulance over to provide some support for the moment. Pedestrian knockdown is currently being investigated. We need an ambulance. Yeah, okay, so the nearest ambulance is already on the way. Got one more emergency that's come in. It's another fucking chainsaw accident. Apparently people have been really careless with chainsaws today. And so what we'll do is we'll mobilize nearest ambulance and the nearest paramedic unit, which is 3 minutes away. Cool, happy days. So we'll get that one mobilized. And that's it. Everything is now fully going to be dealt with. So at the end of a marathon length episode, my fucking voice is killing me. But we've done it. We've dealt with 3 very major incidents requiring lots of organisation and only quite a considerable amount of panic, which I think it's good, but everyone's got to hospital safely. The Edinburgh hospitals don't quite know what's hit them, nor do the emergency services in general. But as you can see, many of the units are way back for a well-deserved break, as I am going to go for my well-deserved break. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining this episode of Lechdownsspiel. I'll see you next time. Bye!